With their vehicles hungry for fuel, Russian commanders made a bold choice. Mi-26 heavy-lift helicopters were dispatched to raid a refinery at Mazhaikai. Capable of hauling 20 tons per sortie, the aircraft thundered in low with airborne infantry aboard. Despite resistance from the local garrison and skirmishes with US Marine Corps rotary support, the operation succeeded, and within hours the stalled Russian column was resupplied and rolling once more. Meanwhile, American forces pivoted to a high-stakes objective, the Chernyakhovsk missile garrison. Satellite intel confirmed the presence of at least 6 Iskander launchers, each capable of striking with minimal warning. Time was running out.
Kaliningrad is in our hands, Counselor. The entire garrison has surrendered, and very few elements have managed to escape the encirclement.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. And of course, your precious help, Commander. Our last target in the region is the military base of Chernyakhovsk, hosting the 152nd Missile Brigade. These are the Iskander short-range ballistic missiles threatening Europe, so I'm sure our very careful allies would love to see them removed.
An entire brigade dedicated to ballistic missiles? We better cover up today. It's gonna be a downpour.
So, Lieutenant Colonel, what do you think would be the best course of action?
Ballistic missiles can strike anywhere, but it takes time to configure and launch them. We must absolutely stay dispersed and on the move to avoid becoming the target of a tactical nuke. So we stay on their heels, get close enough to force them to use conventional warheads, set up a battery of Patriots to intercept a maximum of missiles, and start assaulting the base immediately.
You heard her, Commander. No time to lose.
We're approaching Chernyakhovsk. Let's deploy our surface-to-air missile battery near the next crossroad. We're already in range of their missiles, so it won't be long before they... Ballistic missiles! Get off the road, now! Wow, that was close!
We have to get that air defense set up ASAP. It won't be long before they shoot again. They must have spotters nearby who guided the strike on you. Find them, Commander.
Welcome back to Broken Arrow. Doesn't look like we get the army straight away. We need to get those Patriots set up. The orders are to look for scouts, so let's do that. Looks like we have 2 scout teams, as well as a Humvee with a laser designator.
We found a team of spotters! Another team of spotters detected!
The observers are running away. Get them, Commander!
Roger. We're on the move. Recon vehicle in combat!
They're trying to run.
We aim, they shoot.
They are fleeing. Don't let them
Oh,
hide
we just
again.
lost the Humvee to a sniper team.
Enemy observers eliminated, but there might be others.
Sir. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Humvee standing by.
Just breach that building before they can run away.
Second volley of ballistic missiles incoming!
Scout team at your command.
We got those ones.
Pedal to the middle.
Let's check the other positions.
Recon team taking fire over here.
Send the scouts on foot over
Interception
there,
successful.
and send the
But
Humvee
if
back
they
to pick the
continue
other
to
guys
hammer
up.
us like that, we will soon run out of missiles.
I want a base of fire.
Patriots
Call in supply
intercepted
trucks,
those
Commander.
missiles.
Make sure the Patriots don't run out of ammo. Nobody here.
On the double squad. Scout team engaged.
Too busy hunting scouts to see what happened, but next time they launch, we'll have a look. Assuming we're not distracted.
Like a rocket
Oh, here they come.
on rail.
One more team of spotters detected.
For action.
Ballistic missiles incoming!
For Oscar Mike.
Building's empty.
So yeah, I lied, we didn't look.
Line without
I
us.
promise we'll look next time.
Fly truck ready to transport. 99.
We need to get the supplies ready for the Patriots. They're going to
They
chew
are running away.
through them.
Get those bastards, Commander.
Shift is over. Heading back to
If
base.
they keep launching that frequently, we're going to need a lot of supplies to keep those Patriots fed.
We can't stay here like sitting ducks. We've got to move up.
Relocating.
Commander, take control of our armored units and begin the attack in the direction of the
Roger.
ballistic
We're off
missiles
your
launch
right.
site.
Roger.
We
Moving
found a
out.
team of spotters. But I'd feel
Spotters
safer
everywhere.
if you checked all the possible enemy
Go
observation
ahead.
posts around the Patriots
Humvee
first.
standing by.
And don't forget to keep the Patriots resupplied. The observers are running away. Get them, Commander.
Yeah, I know they're running everywhere. We lost that group over there to the left of screen.
Scout team here. Go ahead.
They're going to blow up our other Humvee too.
Scout team in combat.
Bastards. Well, do it in close quarters.
Humvee
And we
ready.
lost them here. I don't know where they went. So we will search all the streets.
Moving there now.
But we might need some help to do it. We'll bring some Humvees over when we get some money. We've got access to the armored forces. Looks like we have 3 groups.
Standing by. Already there.
We have Bradleys with one group, Bradleys
Copy.
and Abrams with another.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. We're on the move.
Bring in more scouts to look for these
Another round of
spotters.
ballistic missiles.
Pedal to the metal. Heading back to home 20. Unloading. Humvee reporting in.
Where did he go?
Roger. Moving to
Hiding,
next waypoint.
dressed as a bush somewhere.
Moving there now.
Maybe once I find them, it will slow down the frequency of attacks.
Brad here.
There's a lot of places he could be.
War is hell, and we're its director. Heavy armor in
Our third group here has 2 Abrams as well. Got a recon vehicle and a backup Bradley with some mechanized riflemen. Let's split the Abrams up on that side. It looks like we have an entrenched position here, a ditch. So we'll need to park outside of it to fire our tow missiles, but we could reverse into it for cover. We have a pretty powerful force, and we have the abilities here to scout for the forces. So we need to make sure we use those. We need to dig these guys out wherever they may be hiding. Oh, we found them. They were hiding not far from where they deployed smoke. But our Humvee couldn't see them.
Alright, we carefully comb the
Spotted a
area.
tank.
I think we found all the observers.
He's going to take a shot at us. He's seen us. We'll have to send over the force there to counter it. More missiles inbound. We have a large built-up area on our way towards the objective zone. Bradley's taking fire. Tow missile launched. One of our Abrams made contact with a round. He's deployed smoke, but he is critical. He's charging forward.
Scouts at your orders, sir.
Shoot anything and move! Solid copy. Moving out.
We have a patrolling helicopter.
Heavy armor is ready to rumble.
ATGMs inside the buildings, no doubt. Let's bring an Avenger in here for anti-air support.
Copy. Relocating. Heavy cab engaged in combat. Personal carrier ready.
Pull them into the forest here and I'll hold fire
Heavy armor.
once we've defeated these guys here. T-72 obliterated.
Infantry at
Mechanized rifleman running forward to take out the BMP from the cover of the forest. Looks like we have a countercharge.
M1 Abrams ready.
T-72's charging, but our Abrams are already in the forests. Got a flank there,
Armor in combat.
waiting for them to pass through.
Heavy cavalry ready.
I think that BMP just fired an ATGM at us.
All asses dismount. So are we. Fire at will. Heavy cab engaged.
The choppers back for more. Need to deploy smoke again. Until that Avenger gets here anyway.
Good copy.
More missiles inbound.
Ballistic missiles incoming!
There go the Patriots, up to intercept. Hitting them at the top of their arc.
Abrams here, we're engaged. Rolling on double nickel. In a big hole now, we gotta move. Power up.
We have a T-72 on our flank. He's moving away.
Back out.
But we are ready for when that helicopter comes back. We'll send some supplies over for them. They've taken some damage.
Looks like we got us a convoy.
Watch out, Commander. You're being engaged by long-range anti-tank missiles from those high-rises.
Ready for action.
It might be best to use
Roger.
smoke
Moving out.
to block their line of sight and assault their position.
Don't bother with that, Commander. We have our own ballistic missiles available.
Oh, do
Those
we?
PRSMs are perfect tools to deal with entrenched static enemy positions. You can call them in as reinforcements.
Artillery on the move.
I just spent all our money on conventional artillery.
Abrams here.
Deploy.
We're combat ready. Heavy cab, ready to roll. Logistics ready.
Alright, how are the Patriots looking for supplies? They are the priority.
Unloading.
Charging the Bradleys forward to the cover of the forest before we assault this position across the railway tracks.
Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in.
Those towers on the left worry me. It's going to be hard to get an armored force through there.
Bradley fighting vehicle standing by. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command.
And we have the train station here, which is pretty built up. There are a lot of units coming out of it. The Avengers taken down our enemy gunship.
Vehicle status is red.
We have supplies arriving.
Cargo truck
Bradley just was destroyed off screen.
Let's dump that. Humvee here. Go ahead. Bradley, ready for action.
That's not great.
Brad here. We're combat ready.
Hold fire.
Armored
They can still see us.
engaged in combat. Vehicle heavily damaged. Need maintenance. Everybody out.
We're going to retreat this one.
Infantry ready for
Rather than waiting for supplies, I'll bring a new one in. A new Bradley and a new Bradley ESV.
Roger. Moving out. Roger. We're on the move. Catch you on the flip-flop. I'm RTB. Time to fingerprint that load. Scout team ready. Scouts here.
I think we're going to completely avoid this left side of the map. It's not good.
Pedal to the metal.
We have a primarily armored force, and there are 6 skyscrapers over there potentially, with snipers and ATGM teams.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Order available, sir.
The train station will be an easier run. We can put up smoke and just advance into it with the infantry, followed up by the Bradleys. It looks like on the right side, after the train station, there is only fields.
Put hard on the
So that looks like the... And then we've got a straight run towards the airbase.
troop transport ready.
So once we've cleared the railway station, I think that's what we might do.
Ballistic missiles! Watch
Let's
out!
advance the scouts up.
Standing by. Get your asses into that vehicle. Roger. Moving in next.
I will repair my Abrams.
Coordinates. Enemies hot on our trail.
Send some supplies with them for this advance.
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Brad here. Go ahead.
So, generous smoke cover will keep us safe from ATGMs in the meantime, until we're ready to do what we're going to do. We're going to send the Cav Scouts up.
Moving there now. Troop transport.
We have a building on the right, which is a little bit suspicious.
Moving out. Infantry good to go.
The new vehicles have arrived.
Something, let's get out of here.
Let's bring an AA team.
Moving out. Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Not sure what happened there, but something died, and it wasn't ours. We have Motostrelki moving towards us across the railway line. Cav scouts are advancing.
Order ready. Send mission. Armored trainer ready.
Alright, our protection just ran out.
Moving out. Recon vehicles engaged in combat. Friendly fighting vehicles ready. Driver move.
Let's reposition.
Logi here, send traffic.
Two Scout Bradleys. They have very good line of sight.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Ballistic missiles
Already
incoming!
there. Who needs support?
We need to keep the smoke up here until we're ready to attack. Or we could just take out the teams in these buildings.
Received. Roger. Fire coordinates received. Call for fire received.
Let's choose aggression this time.
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way.
Well, even if it doesn't kill the ATGM teams, it's taken away their supply of missiles.
Abrams here. We're combat ready.
And there is another one next to that supply dump. But we've targeted all the buildings, so our mortars will just take them out methodically. Let's prioritize these buildings here.
Order at your command, sir.
Alright, the team inside is dead, the building is rubble.
Roger. Call for fire received. Counter battery
Alright,
only.
adjusting fire and moving to the next
Fire
building.
director, standing by. Moving out. Brad here. Bradley, ready for action.
Send a Bradley over. We know that there's infantry on the right side,
M1 Abrams, warmed up.
and we have a few buildings to search. I'm going to send a probing attack.
In the basket.
Just one unit of mechanized riflemen.
Already there. Bradley fighting vehicle
Another
reporting
volley of ballistic missiles!
in. Need supplies? Order ready, sir. Artillery, prepare to fire. Roger. Fire mission received.
That's not good.
Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in.
I've adjusted fire to try and hit that team.
Bradley fighting vehicle reporting in. War is hell, and we're its director. Smoke screen. Target designator here.
Ooh, there she goes. The ATGM team blown up
Fighting vehicle at your
alongside
command,
their stockpile of missiles. Well done.
sir. Copy. Relocating.
Yeah, I think the right side's the go.
Ready for action.
Once we clear these buildings here, we'll have a free run to the airstrip, and then we will just hook left and go straight down the airstrip towards the missile launchers.
Ready to fire. Bradley fighting vehicle at your
I will set up a position here at the railway station, but we won't advance any further than that, I don't think. Unless an opportunity presents itself.
We clear the way. Move backwards. Squad.
Alright, we're ready to go. We need to change to smoke.
We're on the move.
Bradley stay, infantry go.
Reporting in. Order
Fire mission needs to change to smoke. All the way up the railway line.
fire mission received. Logi here, send
And I have forces on the right side that can swing in there and help if I need to, as well as the Bradleys that can emerge from the forest.
Big road is ours. Artillery relocating. In the line. All out, please.
The Iskanders are launching once more, but our Patriots have an effective bubble up.
Watch out!
Hey, check out this
Let's just keep them fed.
fly truck ready to transport. Dumping cargo. Roger.
And then back to base.
Heading back to base.
Once we clear these buildings, I could set up a little forward operating base with supplies at the station.
Ready for action.
Alright, we are ready to attack.
Infantry at your command, sir. Get your asses in that building. Engineers ready. Get in that building! Set up a base of fire! Establish a base of fire in that building! Pedal to the metal.
Don't really see a use for the engineers. They've got shotguns. I guess they're good for clearing buildings.
Infantry ready for action. Brad here. Go ahead. Fire director.
Be alright if they had some mine
Reconnaissance.
sweeping
Ready for
duties or
action.
something like that, but there are no mines in the game that I know of.
Heavy armor.
Aha!
Ready to rumble.
Let the ballistic missiles duel begin!
To the next emplacement. Roger. Moving out. Combat engineers at your command.
We have a BTR. Don't think they've seen us yet.
Shut up and let's go. Combat engineers standing by.
Right, these mechanized riflemen are in a bit of trouble. Charge them into the building. Try and suppress this weapons team so then we can attack. Our Abrams are offering flanking fire there for the main assault.
Who knew you'd do PT?
If we're quick about this, we can take them out.
Ballistic missiles incoming!
Right, the engineers are ready to take out the BTR.
Ready for combat. Fire director in combat.
Okay, we cleared the infantry without taking major losses. We did lose that infantry. But that was their job. To keep the weapons team pinned down while we could kill them.
Pay no toll this time. 10-4.
Oh, we lost our teams on that side.
Someone call for a cab? Mash your motor. We gotta go. Solid copy.
Put down a screen of smoke and then I'll run this Bradley down to retake that building. I'm not sure what happened over here.
Get out in 10 seconds.
That was our Stinger team.
10 fucking minutes. Defensive smoke.
Alright, let's go.
Rocket artillery at your command, sir.
Let's take these buildings out with our ballistic missiles.
Bradley fighting vehicles.
2 on each skyscraper.
Heavy cav is on the field. Rolling. Bradley fighting vehicle ready.
That way I might be able to see if they have any anti-missile defense.
Someone asked for a ride? Infantry here, we are engaged. Ready for action. Search and destroy.
That building has collapsed in the background.
Combat request.
The second one is about to fall.
Another volley of ballistic missiles!
Bradley's offering fire support.
Infantry in combat.
2 of our rifleman team are swinging over to help here on the left.
Troops in combat. Request.
Get them back in the Bradley. They might live.
Double squad.
Or he might live. There's one left.
Bradley ready for combat.
And he is destroyed.
Armored transport standing by. We aim, they shoot.
Oh, we still have hidden infantry. Delete the building. We just got hit on the left side. Move through the smoke, everyone.
Get us the fuck out of here!
Just as our supplies arrive, there is a T-72 over in the woods.
Cargo truck ready.
Let's drop all the supplies, repair everyone up, and continue the push. I'll send the scout Bradleys alone.
Mission's over, going back to the depot. Our Brad is taking fire over here! Supply truck under fire!
Where?
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
I'll bring some supplies over for the combat engineers.
Transport reporting in. Good
And
copy.
then I will
Waypoint received.
reload up all my infantry.
Already there.
The Bradleys need new stock.
Cargo dumped.
So let's send them back. Bring in some new engineers. A couple of riflemen, machine gun teams.
Get your gear, we're
A
moving.
couple of stingers.
Move your asses,
And some replacement riflemen.
Look alive!
Incoming ballistic missiles! Watch out!
We're moving. Regroup and move up. Check a leg.
Well, those are coming down near our forces at the railway station. They were being intercepted much later in their arc. Does that mean that they will retarget the missiles to get our forces if they can see us? All that burning debris landing down on the railway station. So I'll send a couple of units forward to probe the next facility that looks like a refinery.
Scouts at your orders, sir. Look alive!
Those buildings are rubble. That doesn't mean the ones behind them aren't a threat.
Roger, moving to next waypoint. Heading back to home 20.
Alright, everyone is refreshed. Let's move out the Scout Bradleys.
Fire director reporting in. Copy. Relocating. Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir. Driver, move back. Boy, smoke.
Let's hide and just watch. Stop shooting.
Head out of your fourth point of contact.
Need
and
something
move
fixed?
out.
Sneak the engineers up on the right side.
Team reporting in. Squad, move out.
Just have a look at what's in there. We could set up a barrage from our mortars just to put pressure on that central zone so that the enemy are distracted while we make our push up the right.
Ballistic missiles incoming!
What can I do for you?
Bradleys have arrived for their fresh infantry.
Engineers reporting in. Personal carrier ready.
These two need some maintenance. Okay, we have
Standing by.
quite a few Russian vehicles in that facility.
Built or destroyed? Get your gear, we're moving out.
Our mission is just to observe.
Watch
We've
out,
been
Commander.
spotted. We've been
You're
spotted.
exiting the interception bubble of the Patriots. Beyond this limit, you can only count on your mobility to avoid being hit.
Roger. Fire coordinates received. Roger.
We want a fire team.
Engineers at your command, sir.
We had emergency smoke drop down, but it was too late for that first engineers team. They got splattered.
Coordinates received. Roger. Call for fire received. Bradley fighting vehicle at your orders. Roger that. Fire only when fired upon. Troop transport standing by. Your eyes and ears, sir.
Scouts don't have any carriers, so they just have to move on foot. The Bradleys are all loaded and repaired.
Personal carrier here. Moving out. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Copy. Relocating. Roger.
We've got some fire support teams as well. Alright,
Fire truck ready to transport.
we need to get some supplies in for our ballistic missiles so we can put them to use.
Order ready.
Why are our mortars there? Oh, I must have
Another
queued the
roll of
wrong
ballistic
order.
missiles.
Artillery moving out.
They were supposed to delete all the buildings in succession.
City the next base of fire.
I must have given a move order first.
Smoke screen deployed.
Oh no, they're running out now to assault us. They're going to run into our riflemen hidden in the forest.
Vehicle ready. Copy. Fire
I gave
only
orders for the
when
Cav
fired
Scout, Bradley, to open fire.
upon. Right here. We're combat ready.
That second ATGM missing, but we are outnumbered.
At your orders. Order ready to fire. Fire coordinates received.
Clear the buildings one by one.
Fire mission received.
I have other things I need to do.
Bradley ready for action. Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Right, the Bradleys are on their way to make that push up the right-hand side. We need to expand our scout.
Pedal to metal. Logistics ready.
And I brought in some trucks without any supplies.
Hey, check out
Pressure's
the
on.
cruiser they gave me.
Quite a few things to do.
Here, send traffic. Shift is over. Heading back to base. Scout team at your command. On ass, we're moving.
So we will chip away at those defenders there.
Bradley fighting
as we make a sneaky push up the right side.
Moving to shooting position.
So I'll send an armored element first, and then we'll follow up with the Bradleys once it's safe. And that left side is a complete write-off.
Watch out!
Our missiles are being restocked. Will take some time.
Big 10-4, we're moving. Bradley fighting vehicle ready.
No sign of danger, but there is a small compound here with green buildings. When I raided the Russian airbase
Pedal to the
at Kaliningrad for the US forces, the green buildings were barracks. So I think
at your command.
we're going to avoid those green buildings.
One more hit and I'll
Bad timing for choppers to come over on a scout.
go ahead.
I don't have any
Bradley under fire.
anti-chopper support. We need an Avenger on this side,
Recon vehicle is good to go.
and we've been spotted. We need to retreat.
Driver backwards.
It looks like one of our scout Bradleys might remain undetected.
Order at your command, sir. Don't stay here. Drive.
Clearing the buildings, doing well. Let's send the engineers in for a quick look.
Who needs support?
Send a small amount of supplies for my mortars. Unload the trucks here for the missile launchers.
Bradley fighting vehicle standing by.
The armored element got a little bit battered by that helicopter assault, so we'll come back for a quick resupply and then send them back on their mission.
Already there.
Engineers got deleted by tanks.
Ballistic missiles incoming!
MLRS reporting in.
Well, I'm sick of you launching missiles at me, so I think I'm going to launch a reply salvo in a minute.
Copy. Relocating.
If I take any type of fire from these buildings,
Already there.
stay out of their line of sight.
Moving there now. Roger. We're on the move. Anti-aircraft standing by.
I'll have the anti-aircraft launcher ready for our armored element to push past it.
Moving out. Bradley fighting vehicle ready.
The Bradleys are all ready. We're going to storm the airbase and then head down the runway straight into where the missile launchers are located, near the hangars. And I don't trust these green buildings, so I'm going to delete them with ballistic missiles.
Battery deployment here.
We have 6 available. 1, 2, 3, 4. An extra one for you and an extra one for you.
Need supplies?
And once those buildings are hit, we will make our advance.
99. Mission accomplished. Cargo truck ready. Let's hit axle rating. Mortar ready to engage, sir. Good.
Looks like they're launching anti-aircraft
Of course they have
missiles.
their own air defense setup. Hitting the enemy Iskanders directly will be hard, especially if they reposition after each launch. We have a pair of seed planes available that might help with that.
War is hell, and we're in
So we would have to take out the anti-aircraft batteries to get ballistic missiles onto that launch
Ballistic
site.
missiles!
personal carrier ready.
Or launch the ballistic missiles and the seed planes at the same time. Just try and overwhelm them.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint.
Or we could just do it my way,
Mortar ready, sir.
which is to run the Bradleys up the to run the Bradleys up the runway into the heart of the Russian base. Whew.
Let's take the hammer lane. Put that
I tell you, you use both sides of your brain trying to play the game and commentate at the same time.
bullets and band-aids. Unloading. Last stop. Everybody out.
Right, we have seed planes available, but I don't think I'll use them.
Here's the finger of
We're
God.
already in position.
Ain't gonna pay no toll this time.
Those barracks buildings are now rubble. That T-72 is still over in the forest, but we're going to ignore it. Just deploy smoke. We've got a little bit of a cover here, so we can run straight through. And if I need to, I will turn to fight it with a few Bradleys. We have the 3 Abrams here. Finished supply. They're going to engage that tank. Send a backup Avenger. We have a very large column here. Scout Bradleys have entered the compound and there is no sign of the enemy. We have an attack chopper heading over towards our Bradleys. Have they been spotted?
We aim, they shoot. Moving as ordered.
Strict orders to hold fire so they don't give up our operation.
Already there.
The Avenger is in position to provide support. Let's bring another one over here. Try and get those choppers during their patrol. We have Stinger launch. Well done. Let's send this one back for resupply. We have another one available. This truck is all for these guys. Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't have gone all the way across the battlefield. Too late, it's dead. Drop some eggs on their head anyway.
Someone asked for a ride?
So we have one unit here in the base. It looks like they're in a hangar or a small building.
Bradley, ready for combat. Moving to contact. Air defense at your disposal.
And we've just decided to go as an entire blob. May as well. There is no resistance.
Abrams here.
Ballistic missiles incoming!
Bradley fighting vehicle at your command, sir.
I think we drew their attention away to the railway station, perhaps.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
The Scout Bradleys are going to continue looking for threats. And here our mechanized forces are crossing the highway and the railway into the airbase.
Rocket artillery scanning by.
Let's delete this building. This one and this one and this one and this one.
Direct fire.
Four eggs on the way. We're going to need some supplies.
Couch on it. Let's get away. Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. 10 Roger. We're rolling.
If we had access to more missile launchers or they reloaded quicker, I would try and overwhelm. But I feel like that might take too long. They take a very long time to reload. And we could be here for a while trying to have a missile duel with them.
Air defense standing by. Roger, moving out. Humvee ready.
The other air defense vehicle is reloaded. Send it on its way. It's going to be a while, so let's fast move to there.
For fight, sir. Check a leg. Mortar available, sir.
Iskander missile launcher spotted!
Yeah, there is a significant presence here. Every time we peek our head out,
Armored transport.
we've spotted the missile launchers, and it looks like they've spotted us. So we need to chase them.
Already there.
Are the Bradleys fast enough to keep up with a mobile missile launcher? Where is it running to? Oh god, I can't fail it. Don't let them get away. I don't want to have to play again.
Recon vehicle. Send traffic. Over.
We have BTRs on the left. The anti-air system.
I'm afraid seed planes alone won't be enough to pass through their defense.
Oh,
You'll
no.
have to combine both seed and ballistic missiles to pass through.
Switch targets, switch targets.
Landing on the ground remains our best option, in my opinion.
The Avenger was slow to react. It's a bit too far away. I think we lost an Abrams and a Bradley and our truck.
Mission's over. Let's head back to base.
And the missile launchers have left the base. Oh no, they're on the road. We've got no ground strike
Watch out.
option.
Cruise missiles coming your way, Commander.
Cruise missiles?
Infantry reporting in.
Oh god, here they come. From the top of screen.
Infantry here.
You move it! Wow. Cool guys don't look at explosions. That mechanized rifleman just run
So
away.
we have a second battery of Iskanders hiding in the city. Eliminated as well, Commander.
Check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
A second battery. That's going to put some pressure on our Patriot defenses.
Roger. Flipping side. Heading back to base.
Bradley is under attack. Our column is a little bit worse for wear, but it could have been worse. If those choppers had stayed back, they would have creamed us. But fortunately, they charged over our column. We got absolutely lit up by autocannons in 50s.
Order ready. Send mission. Roger. We're on the move.
Recon team, send traffic. Over.
Enemy aircraft. What is it? Seed plane.
They are increasing the pressure with seed planes. Try to chase them off with your own planes, Commander, but we need additional protection for the Patriots. I will dispatch Centurion counter-rocket systems around the Patriots. You can call in some of them as well to protect your forces, Commander.
Fighting vehicle. At your orders.
We also need to
Got the
improve
C-Ram.
our logistics. Hemp trucks have been received. Their much larger payload capacity should ease the logistics burden. Cruise
That
missiles
is
incoming!
good news.
Truck ready to haul. Let's dump that. Fire director, here.
So the Lieutenant Colonel just brought in 2 C-Rams. That should be pretty effective at shooting down any close range
Recon vehicle here.
cruise missiles. I don't know if they can shoot down ballistic missiles.
Move the fuck out. Full speed.
They come in pretty fast. Scout Bradley engaged with the BMP-1.
What are you waiting for? Drive.
We need to get to cover before that ATGM team finds him.
Solid copy. Return fire only. Who needs support?
Alright, we have to advance into another part of the city. I think that's where the other battery is headed to. We're not going to be able to catch them on the road.
Oscar Mike. Recon vehicle. Send traffic. Over.
I would have need to come from the left side of the map to stop them running away. The Bradleys just weren't fast enough, and we got caned by that chopper strike, so it completely diverted our attention.
Get down close. Keep driving.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to set up with the cruise missile battery.
Humvee standing by.
These supplies are deactivated.
Right here. We're combat ready.
That's probably what keeps the AA systems loaded.
Cruise missiles, watch out!
At your command, we unleash hell, sir.
We can see their launch position from here. Let's just try and drop them on ahead. We've got 8 there in these pits. There's another one. Let's try that. And here.
Providing direct fire.
And send in a seed plane at the same time
Roger, flying
to try and take out any anti-aircraft defenses. We took out a fair amount at the base, and they didn't get a chance to reposition, so hopefully there's no AA.
Copy. We take that building.
Alright, now the Iskanders are launching,
On the hunt for
and they are set up just in front of the trenches. Seed planes coming in. It has detected a radar. Oh, yes. So the seed missile came in just as the AA was trying to intercept a ballistic missile. Perfect timing. Now the enemy Su-24.
Going gates. Let's go, Connie.
Took a missile to the face.
Engaging.
Commander, the Patriots are running out of missiles. Requesting supplies.
Yes. We just took out that second battery there with all of our ballistic missiles.
Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
If we can get these things loaded, we might not even need to get into the town.
Order at your command, sir.
There's a pilot there in the background. We won't be able to come and save you, sorry.
Standing by. Pedal to the metal. Rolling into combat.
I'm not sure I'm going to need my team to push this way. It will probably be very contested, because that's the way the Iskanders retreated.
Order ready to engage, sir.
Let's try and sneak the mortars close to try and lock down that ATGM team that I think is in the tower at the end of that main road up towards our objective.
Awaiting orders.
We have a Scout Abrams. But C-Rams might be more useful.
Already there. Roger. Moving the next waypoint.
The ballistic missiles are reloaded, firing their second volley from their new position. Let's blast this skyscraper here.
Patriots are under 50%. Send supplies.
We have to clear the rest of the airbase.
I got my ears on.
One unit of Patriots is out of ammo.
Good copy. Next waypoint received. Copy. Relocating.
Yep, there was someone there, but they're now dead. The question is, where is his spotter? Got my scouts getting very, very close to our objective where the launch position is.
Roger. Fire mission received.
Our pilot just got killed.
Scouts ready.
T-72 in the brush. We need to hide. If I could get this scout team up here to get eyes on the launch position, we might be able to just blast them.
Humvee reporting.
Let's send a Humvee over here to look.
Moving out.
Okay, our mortars just killed something else in those towers. And there is a BMP-1 near their position.
Send traffic. Looks like we got us a convoy. Power up, for fuck's sake.
Okay, Multistrelki have spotted our artillery unit.
Rocket artillery at your order, sir.
But we need to do the counter battery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5.
Direct fire.
Let's go 6. Oh, MCVs just got blasted by ballistic missiles.
Recon vehicle made contact with the enemy.
These guys have full permission to retreat from battle.
Air defense ready for action.
That Scout Bradley has seen the wars.
Recon vehicle standing by.
Let's see if we can get some revenge here. 2 hits. 3, 4. 5. Not enough.
Air defense.
How many are there? So the armored force is making its way towards our objective, but our ballistic missiles are fully reloaded, so next time he shoots, they are dead. We've taken some damage here, but pretty light resistance. There it is. We've spotted it. Just rain hell on this thing. Rain hell. Hell, rain it. There we go. I better make sure we actually hit the spot. So, 1 in the center.
Providing direct fire.
And we've just done a bum rush charge here because I wanted to get the mission over and done with. It takes a fair few minutes to reload your ballistic missiles. waiting for him to launch.
If my
Yeah,
math is
we did
that
it.
makes 6 ballistic missile launchers destroyed, so the entire battery
Take
is
that.
out.
Right here. Go ahead.
Counselor Miller, all the Iskanders have been destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Good, good. With the ballistic missile threat over Europe out of the way, let's see how the situation develops.
Yeah, will Europe now enter the war? I doubt it. Thanks very much for watching. My name is Ty. Let's have a look at the results. Ooh, we didn't get the bronze medal because we had to eliminate an Iskander with one of our own, but we did that. I hit them really good. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode as we continue the advance for the Russian team.